Hey there, beautiful souls, holy frickin' cannolis. Welcome to March 1st. We are 2 days away from the 3-3 portal, and whew, it is intense. I am loving it though. It's really teaching me a lot of things. But what I'm hearing is the energy that we are entering today on March 1st, it holds power, it holds knowledge, it holds wisdom, but most importantly, it holds protection. And it's all coming from the dragons and the fairies. This is about magic awakening, okay? And what I'm hearing as things feel loud and intense, this dragon energy, the dragon energy that we are going to be experiencing, it is helping us. It is helping us to hold our line, to hold our ground and not get pulled back into the old programming, into the limiting beliefs. They are literally guiding us through the tests and the initiations. They are helping to burn away what doesn't serve us so that we can continue to see clearly, to see through the illusions. Now, the fairy energy is here to help us through lightness. And what I mean by this is they're going to help us through lightness, not bypassing the initiations, but really helping us to balance out this intensity, okay? The fairies are also here to help soften our nervous system, help us connect with Earth, to help us get more grounded and rooted so that we can see the magic through the synchronicities, to really get us ready for the magic that is going to really explode on the 3-3 portal, okay? And for some of you, your synchronicities are off the chain. Like you'll be thinking of something and either someone will call you or text you, or you'll get an email, or you'll get some type of validation either through a sign, a symbol, whether you're driving in your car and you see a license plate, or you see a certain color car, or you're scrolling across some type of social media platform and you receive that validation. The fairies are saying, we're helping you to get grounded because those synchronicities, the line of communication is going to be open with extreme clarity, okay? But what I'm also hearing, and this is just a reminder from the fairies, is when this energy feels heavy, when it feels serious, the fairies are around you to remind you that manifestations, they respond to joy. They respond to play, to happiness, okay? And not just effort. So that's why you will hear a lot of readers, a lot of intuitives say, okay, bring more play in, bring out your inner child, allow your inner child to play. Because even when we were child, we remember how we believed in magic. But as we got older and we got submersed into the limiting beliefs and old programming, that magic was suppressed. But you, beautiful soul, you are unlocking it through the shadow work that you have done. Okay? And so Spirit is saying your manifestations are coming in. So find different beautiful ways to play. It could be going for a walk. It could be sitting outside and just connecting with nature. It could be going to a movie. It could be doing some form of art. But the fairies are here to remind you that when it starts to get serious, allow yourself to laugh. Maybe either on social media or Netflix or Hulu or some type of streaming channel, you turn on a comedian. The joy and the laughter is needed to really bring in the manifestations. Your joy, your laughter, that beautiful soul, that is magic. That is magic because your joy, your laughter, your happiness dismantles the darkness. It breaks down the shadow pieces, okay? Now, what I'm hearing about the two collaborating with each other is that together, these two are guiding and teaching us boundaries without hardness, magic without chaos, and strength without shutting down. That is what they are here to show us. So I'm just going to pull from my dragon deck and see which dragon or dragons are working with us. Holy freaking cannolis. All right, we've got 4 cards here. Our first dragon is the Pink Rose Dragon. Pink Rose. This prepares your heart to connect with higher facets of cosmic love. Open your heart to warm-hearted love and diamond light. Connect with love of the universe. Holy freaking cannolis. And you know what's crazy beautiful? I didn't think I was going to bring this up. I kept hearing Ozzy Osbourne's Crazy Train, and there is a verse in the song. It's like at the very beginning, it says something about remembering, like maybe we're able to remember how to love instead of hate. Holy freaking cannolis. That's what this is all about. This is about, we are returning, even though Spirit is saying, even though it seems chaotic, it's through the healing that we're doing. It's through creating more joy and happiness for ourselves on that inner love, the inner peace that we're creating. It is trickling out. It's trickling out into our outer world. And once again, I keep hearing Ozzy Osbourne's Crazy Train, but it's that first verse of something like, shoot, I wish I could remember it. It's like, I was going to see if I could find it. Shoot, I wish I could remember. It's something about maybe we can remember to love instead of hate. So go listen to that song. But this is what this is. This is bringing in the higher facets of love. Okay, I've got cats over here doing their thing, so trying to keep them from not jumping into the camera. But I guess if they do, they do, right? Our next dragon is, holy freaking cannolis, the Alpha Dragon. I got to put my readers on, you guys. My allergies are off the chain and it's affecting my eyes. So harness the divine masculine power of creation. Destroy the old. Visualize your dream. Help to manifest a new world. This Alpha Dragon is helping to cleanse and clear. This is one of the dragons that is helping you to not slip back, to hold your line so that you don't get pulled back into the old programming through these learning opportunities. And look at this. This white feather, you're cutting through that darkness. This Alpha Dragon, like for some of you, you've really balanced out that masculine and feminine energy. But as we sit in this energy and through these tests and initiations, this Alpha Dragon is really going to help you tap more into the masculine energy so that you don't get, it's like cut cords, but you're not just cutting cords with a sword. Spirit is saying you're cutting cords with a white feather. You're working this is your divine light. This is your divine magic. It's through your divine knowledge and wisdom that you are cutting away the old programming. Okay, our next card, holy freaking cannolis, the Black Dragon. Cocoons you so that your divine potential grows. Meditate, reflect, undergo metamorphosis. This is what you are doing. We're working with 2 black dragons, and they're really here to make sure that you hold your line, that you're not, Spirit is saying, the dragons are saying right now, the tests and initiations that you're going to be experiencing, you're not going backwards. You're not going backwards. You've come too far, and these dragons are making sure of that. You are literally, with this white feather, you have returned to your divine true essence. You are one with the divine, is what I heard. And there's nothing that can hold you back. There is nothing, no situation, no person, nothing. Even through the learning opportunities, Spirit is saying you're rising up. It's through the learning opportunities, these tests and initiation. It may appear dark and heavy, but you're alchemizing them into light. You're taking wounds and you're turning it into power, is what I heard. Those scars that you have now become inner strength. That's your sword. Holy freaking cannolis. And our 4th and final card, because 4 is all about being protected, is the Golden Orange Dragon. Expand your light for ascension. Be a peaceful warrior. Help those in need. Remember your magnificence. So once again, too, with this Golden Orange Dragon, For some of you, you're going to be really focusing on that sacral area, but also too, it's through this sacral area that you're clearing out the solar plexus. So for some of you, your tests and initiations that you may be experiencing is in that sacral. So this is where we hold our relationships in the sacral. So things that people may have said or done to you, and it affects the solar plexus, and that's your inner strength. Your inner strength is truly expanding and growing, and it's through this energy right now where you're going to be clearing out something from that sacral area. But look at this book, Knowledge and Wisdom. It's through this clearing out that you're gaining knowledge and wisdom. You're gaining clarity in what truly is yours and what isn't yours. Okay, so now we're going to go. I just want to see what the fairies have to tell us. Thank you, fairies, for being here. Fairies of the highest vibrations. I always make sure that I always state of the highest vibration of divine light and love. Okay, so this is new beginnings. New beginnings. Holy freaking cannolis. It's like the energy, they're saying, hey, remember, when it gets serious, when it gets heavy, we're here to help you to have that joy. And it's through that joy that you are creating new beginnings, a new birth. What I just keep hearing too with this new beginning, and when I saw this baby, this holds two messages. There's someone here who has been creating, whether this is a business, your art. What I keep hearing is treat it like a newborn baby. Allow yourself to nurture it. Give it time to grow, because what you're doing is you're creating security and stability, the longevity of security and stability. So this isn't about rushing things. There are new beginnings unfolding to you, for you, and through you. Okay? And yeah, I just, holy freaking cannolis. And the card says, the fairy godmother heralds the joyous news of a new baby. So for someone who has been wanting a child or been having a child, this is confirmation that this is coming through. But Spirit is saying, be open to how it comes through. Maybe it's through adoption. Maybe I just keep hearing expect the unexpected, and I just see this purple, and I heard lavender. There's some type of healing going on in that sacral, holy freaking cannolis. It's in that sacral area. This is someone here who has been trying to have a baby. There is some type of healing going on in the sacral area. So I just keep hearing expect the unexpected. Okay. But it also, this card says, of a new baby or birth of a cherished idea. Protect and nurture your ideas as you would a baby. Holy freaking cannolis. Know that through this energy, it is the dragons are protecting. They are literally clearing your path. And the things that you are creating, it is coming to fruition. All right. I just want to see what I pulled. I'm going to pull from my 22 archangels just to see which archangel or angels we're primarily working with in this energy. Holy freaking cannolis. 2. Everything's falling into alignment. Okay. Holy freaking Azrael, transcendence. Look at this, orange and yellow. It is, I'm telling you, there is some type of healing going on through the sacral that is really strengthening not only the sacral, but the solar plexus, your inner strength. And it says, you wouldn't be who you are without what you have overcome. Own your story. And also what I'm hearing with this transcendence, if someone was looking for validation, like, should I share my story? Whether this is like through speaking engagements or through writing a book. Sorry, my mouth was getting dry. This is your validation. Like, yes, move forward in writing that book. Yes, move forward in sharing your story. Also, what I'm hearing too is there's going to be opportunities for someone to be on a podcast, to be in some type of interview where they share their story. Okay, so know that Archangel Azrael is there with you, but primarily, collectively, for all of us, this angel is here to help us with our transcendence, to really work with the dragons and the fairies, to hold our line so that we don't get pulled back into the limiting beliefs and old programming, to guide us through the initiations and the learning opportunities that we're expanding so we can continue to transcend and ascend. Spirit is saying you're not going backwards. You're not going backwards, but remember, You have free will. You are the gatekeeper. You are the key. So it's up to you. But Spirit is saying this is onward and upward. You've come too far to go backwards. Okay? Holy freaking cannolis. We've got Archangel Ariel, sacred activist. Third eye really starting to open up. And what I keep hearing with this third eye is there's levels to the third eye. Okay, I know I'm feeling some type of third eye activation again. Spirit is saying, we're not going to open up your third eye right away. It's going to be the opening of the third eye, just like in our overall awakening. It has to happen in layers so that you understand, so that you stay grounded and rooted, so that you literally don't go crazy. Okay, so trust in the process. For some of you, yes, this is a validation. Your third eye, there is another layer to that third eye being open up. Spirit just keeps showing me like it's going to happen in layers of that third eye, because if you were to truly see what's beyond the veil, you would literally go crazy. Okay. But getting back to the sacred activist, it says, protect what is right and just. Let love lead the way. Okay. I do want to talk about this. I just keep hearing Leo energy, Leo energy. So this is going out to those who are, you're a Leo. You're a Leo. You've done a lot of major heart healing. I'm talking deep wounds. This could be a witch wound. This could be wounds around money, around relationships. But this is very specifically for those who are Leos. Spirit is saying that you've done a lot of deep, like you've done dark night of the soul more than once is what I'm hearing. And you're claiming back that Leo power, that Leo energy, okay? I just want to see what other angel we might be working with. Can you show us, angels, who else we might be working with besides Azrael and I think it was Ariel? Can you please show us who else we are working with? Split the deck. Haniel, love, once again, heart center, and Jophiel, trust the unfolding. Trust the unfolding is what there's no wrong path, only choices that take you closer to or further from love. And we have Archangel Haniel, embraced by love. Let love reach where it has never reached before. You guys, love is the answer. Really, truly, love is the answer, because if you think about it, look at the unconditional love you've given yourself. Look through the shadow work that you've done, through the dark night of the soul, that you have returned to unconditional love to yourself, for yourself, and through yourself. And because you have given that to your inner world, it is literally shifting the external world. All right? If you are ready to get more grounded and rooted in this energy, if you are willing to accept this guidance, love, support, and protection from the dragons, from the fairies, hit the heart, hit the like, put in Archangel Ariel, Archangel Azrael, Archangel Haniel, Archangel Jophiel. That is the message today, beautiful souls. So until we meet again, love, light, and many, many blessings.